Welcome to Pampered Chef Cooking with Rob. I'm Rob. Tonight, I'm not going to be cooking any dishes, but I do want to demonstrate a product. I had a customer ask to see the closing cut from Pampered Chef, and the closing cut comes in a set. It comes with a 7-inch stainless steel coated blade knife from Pampered Chef, which comes with a nice sheath to go on it. And you can see the closing cut is it's got two spring-loaded plates that as soon as you put items on the plate, and I'm going to start with, this is great for grapes, cherry tomatoes. I use it a lot for chicken because I don't know if you've noticed in the store, but chicken breasts are getting huge and they're hard to cook when they're super thick. You get it dry and too done on the outside and barely done on the inside. So I cut those in half. Makes it a lot easier to grill, cook on the stove, all of those things. But what happens, I'm going to start with grapes. And these would be very difficult to cut for a salad or trying to cut them one by one, trying not to cut your hand. I can put a whole bunch of grapes. I can fill the plate with grapes. And as soon as I push down on the closing cut, those two plates will now take those grapes and they'll put a point in the middle where I'm going to be cutting. So half of the grape is going to be on top and half the grape is going to be on the bottom. And all I have to do is run the 7-inch coated blade knife from Pampered Chef. I'm going to run that through. There's just a crack that I run the knife through. Okay, and when I open the closing cut, my grapes are now all cut in half. I don't know if you can see that, but they're all cut in half, and that's all it took to cut the grapes. So now instead of on my salad or my whatever dessert or anything that I want to make, I don't have a big grape, but I have a half a grape. So easy. Okay, I'm going to show you the cherry tomatoes. Okay, close the closing cut, half the cherry tomatoes on top, half the cherry tomatoes on bottom. I'm going to run my knife through, open the plate, voila, now my tomatoes are cut in half. Okay, it's that quick, that simple, that easy. Okay, I mentioned chicken breast. You could butterfly chicken breast. You could butterfly pork chops. You could do all kinds of things where you could cut the meat in half. You could leave the end piece intact so that you could stuff it. So all I'm going to do is take my chicken breast. I'm going to put it on the plate. Okay, usually a little bit more resistance, a little bit harder to cut through the chicken, but your knife will still cut through it real easy. Pampered Chef knives are very sharp. Okay, I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to have two chicken halves. Okay, I've already cut a few of these on the plate. You can see that was a big chicken breast. It is now cut in half, so it's thin. It's going to cook nicely on my griddle pan. It could cook nicely on the deluxe grill and griddle, new from Pampered Chef. Okay, again, that simple. I can cut up a whole family pack of chicken in just a matter of a couple minutes. Like I mentioned, the closing cut comes in a set, comes with a knife, comes with the closing cut itself. Super easy to clean, spring-loaded. Be nice for all of your cutting needs. Thank you for joining me with Pampered Chef with Rob.